a deer in the yard. There's always a freaking deer in my yard. Uh-huh. They're always out when you're going to work. You're trying to go to bed. Never when you want to kill them. There's a deer in our yard. Oh, God. Ass itches. Need the good stuff. Get my badge on. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, huh? What you guys think about doing it? We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got a feeling. Our connection, so it's gone. There, it's back. We're back. We're back. I'll put you guys up front so you can see everything that is in front of me, because these lights are so very bright. Little bit of sliding to the right. Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dave's Discuss, where instead of discussing anything, I actually just have to go to work. Unfortunately, well, we could talk about whatever for the next, how long? 43 minutes. You got me for the next 43 minutes before I clock in. Anybody else work night shifts? I'd like to hear your opinion on them. If you work day shifts, I want you to tell me why day shift is more. I don't know. Everyone on day shift gets treated better than everyone on night shift. Night shift is looked at like the shift that, and this is across all the night shifts I've worked. Everybody always blames third shift, even though third shift is the smallest, or the least staffed, and typically one of the better shifts of workers. And I say that because to get up at 9 p.m. or earlier, I don't know, some people get up early. I haven't really slept at all today, but to work overnight, you've got to have some drive, because otherwise, you know, like, you got to change your whole circadian rhythm. You got to do all sorts of stuff to function on night shifts. Usually it's powered by nicotine and caffeine. Without both of those, I feel like night shift will probably fall apart at most companies. But, you know, I that's neither here nor there. So tell me, do you work graveyards or not? And I feel like, hold on, I feel like I can't see anything that's happening. So hold on. I'll be alright. Yeah, see, overnight shift and no sleep. That's tough. I don't know why it does that, but every time I come off of the Wi-Fi and continue my stream, I should have known that you were there, my boy. All these guys here that I didn't see or didn't comment to, I should have known Slimer was here. That's probably the first person here. But yeah, night shift sucks. Night shift sucks. It's not terrible, but it ain't great either. You know what I mean? I should have known it was you, Slimer, from the get-go. But anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. I gotta stay within the lanes and probably try to stop speeding a little bit. It's not like I'm in any kind of hurry to get to work. Slimer, believe it or not, I got another job. I got another job surveying. So I'll probably end up taking a drug test tomorrow for that job. And I will be out of town for an undisclosed amount of time. But the benefit of that is I'm pretty sure they don't care if you're streaming, because they don't have any confidential military technology inside of their shop. And in fact, I probably won't even be in a shop. But again, the best part about it isn't the job, although the job is something I would prefer to do since it's outdoors and, you know, in nature, and you get to be in the woods and, you know, all the shit that I love. You know, hacking at shit with machetes and banging stakes into the ground. You know, all of the things I love. But that's not the best part. The best part about it is $18 an hour and $206 per diem. So, yeah, and I got the job offer and I accepted it earlier today. So I just need, it's going to be like 2 weeks before the onboarding process is done. And I'll no longer be on night shifts. Instead, I'll be on early morning to late afternoon shifts. 12 hours and a lot of money. I was doing the math, and before taxes, that's like $11,000 a month on the, you know, and I was being generous by giving it a 6-day work week, but they often say they work 7 days a week. They often say 7 days a week, but I was being generous and saying 6 days a week, 12-hour days, and that's what they normally work, is 12-hour days. So, with that being said, it's something around, it's a little under $12,000 a month. So, you know, I'll be able to afford things again that I like. But importantly, most importantly, I'll get to travel. Something else I like. And, you know, me and my wife are probably going to get a camper and a truck to pull it. That way we can do whatever the hell we want. You need an F1 racer? That's crazy work right there. And the Lord has blessed me, man. The Lord's blessed me with a lot of things. 2 beautiful kids, a beautiful wife, a loving family, a happy home. You know, I'm doing all right. I mean, the job, that's just a cherry on top of the cake of everything else. But I do find myself to be a very blessed individual. Very blessed indeed. You need an F1 racer, bro? Those are expensive as hell. You need an F1 racer for an edit? Max Verstappen. Yeah, make a Max Verstappen edit, and then, yeah, Max Verstappen. Verstappen, however you say it. I think it's Verstappen, but Max Verstappen. That's my favorite F1 racer. Aggressive little dude. And rally races are good too. But look up Max Verstappen. He's a great racer. If you need a F1 racer to make an edit about, Max Verstappen's probably the most popular one. Verstappen, yeah. Yeah, he's a good racer too. So I mean, he's like very entertaining guy to watch. And I don't really watch Formula One, but when that guy's racing, I do. So that young buck in the cockpit, a cockpit, by the way. Since it's basically a jet without wings. Look up the 2023 season. Yeah, he won all but yeah. Like I said, the guy is goated. I mean, it probably helps that his dad was also, if I'm not mistaken, his dad was also a Formula One racer. I mean, but that's a pretty legendary run right there. 19 of 21 races. Yeah, that's a legendary streak right there. You just watching some of these private conversations? You're not. You're just watching me drive to work. And I would have it facing the other way, but you couldn't see me right now because it's dark. Because I'm working overnights. Not for long, though, baby. Not for long. Back in action. Looney Tunes. Out on the road. In the wilderness. Feels like you're talking to Versa VR. I don't even know what that is. To be honest, I have no idea what that is. I guess that's some sort of like newfangled VR headset. Although I kind of always wanted one, I've never owned one. Hello, Dave! What's going on? Oh yeah, we're always talking to Slimer. Slimer's the truth. Slimer's the GOAT. I owe Slimer a lot. I can't wait till I can start paying him. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have to set up a little direct deposit account for YouTube money, and then I'm just gonna give you the account password. Fucking, you can have it, man. Fuck it. And if we get millions of dollars off of it, then maybe you should share some. But other than that, fuck, man, you do all the work. I just sit here and yak about whatever's on my mind while you do all the damn work. Thank you, sir. I'm happy for you too, because I remember you saying you were doing pretty good at your job, and they were asking you to name a number, and I hope you came up with a big one. I hope you came up with a big number, and I hope that you get that house you were looking for somewhere better. Not to say that, I think that you don't have a nice house or anything like that. I'm sure you do, but I mean, I remember us talking about this a couple weeks back. Hello, Timmy. You love America, bro? Fuck yeah, me too. America's the shit. The land of opportunity. That's no fucking joke. And if it wasn't the land of opportunity, you wouldn't see all these people trying to get here. gonna let these people go. You gonna go? Yeah, come on, go. Go, go, go. Oh, I drove the Bronco. You just like putting random names. What does that mean? Is this Minecraft? I mean, this is like a high def version of Minecraft. Technically. All society is something like that. We all punched the trees to get the wood. We got the wood and built the cabins. Then eventually the cabins turned into metal cabins. And brick cabins, stone cabins. And then we made them ultra large. So technically, yes, this is Minecraft, real life. Minecraft in RL. I'm going to the crafting forge right now. We're gonna go manufacture some parts for other miners to do stuff with. I can't really talk about what exactly it is because I signed a non-disclosure agreement, so I can't really tell you exactly what we're doing, but essentially we're dealing with radiators. But I can't really tell you much more about it. And I'm not allowed to film on the property. But if I'm in my car and not filming the property, they'll never know. They'll never know, right? So we're gonna break a little bit of ruling there, but they'll never know unless they're watching my YouTube channel. Which hopefully not. Milk price in USA, I bought a gallon of milk and a pint of milk this morning for $4. So pretty cheap. Good evening, good evening. Don't worry guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. With plenty of time to spare, with plenty of time to spare. Wait, 456 here, 6 for the good stuff. You mean that high quality organic milk, right? I just buy the cheapest milk there is because, I mean, I figure milk is just fucking milk. But like a gallon of Walmart milk is only like $3 right now. That's fucking cheap. Yeah, that premium organic milk, like, that shit's good. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is pretty good. Maybe eventually they'll let you buy raw milk without having to go to the actual dairy farmer and get it yourself. For 1 liter of milk, probably like $1, dude. Since like a gallon of milk is like a little under 3 liters, I think, or maybe it's a little over 3 liters, and a gallon was only $3. So I would say probably about $1, dude. $1 a liter is pretty good. My guy's going metric on me, and I'm not the best with the metric system, but yeah, dude, it's cheap. Right now, milk is cheap. Everything's cheap right now. Gas is cheap. Yeah, everything's cheap right now, my man. Yeah, we do gallons here. We're on the imperial system, so it's gallons. But generally speaking, 1 gallon is about 3 liters. It's a little, it's a little different one way or the other. I can't remember which way, but it's about 3 liters. So 3 liters of milk is going to cost you about $3 right now. That's fucking cheap, buddy. That's fucking cheap. We're going to the industrial park so we can get some schmoolah at dark. Yeah, when I got gas yesterday morning, it was $2.32. $2.32. I forget which grade it was, but the cheap one. 86, 87, I don't remember. But the regular gas, not premium of any type. Anyway, we're gonna switch it back to me for a minute until we get off into the parking lot. Looks like that. Whoa, my bottle fell. My metal bottle fell. No biggie though. Let's do a little backup routine, huh? Little bit of backing up at work. I didn't do a good job. We're gonna repark. Didn't do a very good job. There we go. That's a little better job. You love Paul Walker. He was a good actor, I guess. Although I only remember him from a couple of things. And that was like fucking Fast and Furious. I don't remember anything else that he was in, to be honest. What happened to what? To Paul Walker? He died. He died in a car accident. Kind of ironic, right? Gets famous for driving cars, dies in a car. Yeah, I mean, all I remember was that damn Fast and Furious movie. And that wasn't even the Fast and Furious movie I liked. I liked Tokyo Drift. That was mine. It had that redneck guy in it. He was also in Jarhead, but I can't remember that guy's name. Would I give up U.S. citizenship for Swedish? No, absolutely not. I've got a golden ticket right now, baby. I've got U.S. citizenship by birth. I would not give it up for really anything, honestly. Any other country's citizenship is not worth as much. Jeep. The movie Legion. I don't remember if I saw Legion. Was that the one about the they were stuck in the gas station with the demons and stuff? Whatever. Was that movie? Okay, I have seen that. See, I don't even remember him being in that movie. So, I mean, I guess that's how pivotal of a role he played. What makes us better? I didn't say we were better. I just know that there's a lot more opportunity here in this country. And there's rights and freedoms that we have access to that no other country in the world does. I'm not rich, unless you mean spirit, family, and faith. My water bottle. My water bottle. There's only two genders. What you're talking about is mental illness. Why do Americans have mental illness? Well, good question. Propaganda, indoctrination. What do you mean, such as? Like, just go look at the Bill of Rights and then tell me that your country has the same bill. That you have the same rights as Americans. You don't. Yeah. Clean water, good food, Bill of Rights, the Constitution, opportunities for work, cheap gas, booming industries. Yeah, like we've got it all. I like dogs more than cats. It's the fucking food. See, but that's the thing about it. You can choose what type of food you eat. Yeah, it is undeniably one of the best countries on earth. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. If it wasn't, there wouldn't be so many people trying to get here. But if you look, there are tons of people that want to come here because of the opportunities that we have. The rights, the freedoms, the safety, the security, the assurances of the future. Or rather, hope of the future, you know? Yeah. You can criticize America and not get deported. There you go. Freedom of speech. You know, you can dance, sing, laugh, talk shit, whatever the hell you want to do. Worship whatever God you want. And have no fear of being beheaded or your hand getting cut off or something like that crazy. Something crazy like that. Oh, yeah, always. The baddies? What are you talking about? Christina Sophia's always got jokes. What's Alex Stein always say? The big booty Latinas can stay, right? What's my opinions and feelings on black people of America? Americans the same as me. I work with quite a number of hardworking, like-minded individuals. It's the ones that are, you know, burdens on the system. You know, non-productive members of society that people have a problem with. And they're not just all black. You know, there's tons of them. Tons of white people, tons of black people, tons of Mexicans, tons of Somalians and immigrants and stuff that are just burdens on society. And we don't want those. We want people to come here and work for the betterment of our nation as a whole. So if you don't want to do that, then, you know, yeah, we don't want you. Oh, yeah, fraudsters, man. I mean, I don't blame them. I blame, you know, I don't blame necessarily any individual Somali. I kind of blame their culture, where I don't know I think it's because of inbreeding, to be perfectly honest. I think it's because of that. But they're like really just not very intelligent. They're not very intelligent. That's all. But, I mean, Jesus, bud. Fucking... What are you doing, dude? Unsophisticated. Anyway, guys, it's 15 minutes till the time. I gotta go in and get my clock-in card and all that stuff. So I will see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a blessed night. I was gonna say day. Y'all have a blessed day, but I really mean have a blessed night. And I will see y'all tomorrow, all right? Peace out. Thanks for tuning in. Much love for you guys. Y'all stay safe. Make sure to kiss your kids goodnight. You know, all that good stuff. Peace out. Peace out. Oh, I didn't do it. Didn't do it right. We got to go to bed. Y'all got